How's it going, guys? It's what day is it? I don't know. Wednesday night. I don't even know what time it is. 8 o'clock, give or take a couple hours. Doesn't matter. Out in garage for a minute. I just got a package. Part of the conversation this weekend when I was hanging out with my buddies was, what is NOS? And how much damage can be on an item before it's no longer NOS? And that was the big discussion. So I'm just curious what you guys think. How much shelf wear can be on an item before it's no longer considered NOS? Now, it's always going to be old stock, but before it's no longer new. Okay? So, with that said, I was cruising online last week, and I came across this, and the starting bid was 99 cents, and they said it was NOS. So, I already opened it up to look at it. It came much nicer than this, the wrapping. It was packed. So this is what I got. When it was all said and done, I paid $6. So this is what I got for $6. Now, the only thing wrong with it is my fingerprints on it. They claimed it was NOS, which it is. Even has the spring. It has a little bumper on it. So, the guy said it was NOS. I believe it's NOS. Like I said, the only thing you see on this thing is dirt and fingerprints. I think I scored that for $6. But, so the question is, what is NOS? And one of the examples coming up was a fender that was looked at. This fender was listed as NOS, and when the person went to look at it, the bottom of the fender was rotted from poor storage. And the guy still swore up and down it was an NOS piece, it was NOS piece, it was NOS piece. So our question is how much damage is acceptable? Now, I know when we sell, for argument's sake, a brand new hood to a customer, there is a certain amount of dings that are acceptable. Anything past there, either we'll give the body shop money back, or we'll take the item back and just give them another one. It's their choice. And usually, believe it or not, that part lays there. The manufacturer doesn't want it back, and we throw it out a couple months later. So that I find really puzzling. But we can't give it to the people. So now, to me, anything with a rot hole in it is no longer new, in my eyes. Now, one of the examples that came up, Mike bought himself a NOS hood, and the corner of the hood was a little. But the rest of the hood was absolutely mint. Still had the writing on there with the yellow marker. It was never bolted on anything. To me, I consider that new. I just consider it got a little bit of what they would call shelf wear from handling, because that car was 1960. So the car is almost 55 years old. I would say that was acceptable. But if he would have picked up the hood and the front edge was rotted off it, I would no longer say that was a new item. I would say that was a used item, even though it was never bolted on the car. So, I looked at a couple of hoods the other day. The guy had them listed as NOS, but one of them was clearly sanded down and reprimed. So, I don't know. I don't know if it was new old stock. I don't know who made the hood and whatever. So tell me what you guys think. So, nice. And for VW Rich, a Lodi 3/4 on the contract. Even I'm pleased. That's it, guys. Have a wonderful night.